For more on this, let's bring in Dr. Michael Geschwind, a neurologist at the Memory and Aging Center at the University of California at San Francisco. Dr. Geschwind, I can't say it any other way. It's just so sad. One envisions Gene Hackman just kind of wandering around the house, I guess, with his wife lying there on the bathroom floor dead. But with advanced Alzheimer's, as the medical examiner said he had, he wouldn't necessarily know to pick up the phone and call somebody?
Yes, Alzheimer's disease is really, it's a terrible disease, and this is, as you so appropriately put it, really a sad and tragic story. People with Alzheimer's disease, particularly, they said that he had late-stage Alzheimer's disease, might not really be very much aware of what is going on around them. He probably might not have known even how to use the telephone, where the telephone was. It's very likely that he probably was wandering around the house. He probably didn't know how to cook anymore or how to feed himself. And he might not even known who his wife was at that time. If in very late stages, people can not know who their loved ones are. Maybe they'll recognize them as familiar. They may not know their name. So he probably relied on his wife, Betsy, for many of his daily functions for the past several years, I suspect. And again, this is all speculation because he wasn't my patient, and I don't know any of the details. Right.
And they say that he apparently died of heart disease, but if he's just kind of wandering around the house, as you say, might not have known how to feed himself, might not have even been drinking water, right, for that time?
Very possible. And I suspect that his wife probably had taken as his primary and what seems like possibly his sole caregiver, might not have, she probably was the one who was giving him his medicines. So he probably needed to be on medicines for his various ailments, including his terrible heart disease, which he probably wasn't taking. And I read in the news that he had had some heart arrhythmias, which can also lead to death. So maybe he stopped taking his medicines. That, coupled with not eating, dehydration, could have led to his passing as well.
Let's try to
with Alzheimer's. Yes.
Well, let's try to make pull a silver lining out of this for people who have relatives with Alzheimer's. Is there a lesson here?
Well, we say that Alzheimer's takes a village, and it's an incredible burden to be a caregiver for somebody with Alzheimer's disease. It's estimated that $360 billion is spent on is the cost for unpaid caregiving in the United States. There are 7 million people in the U.S. living with Alzheimer's disease, and there are 11 million caregivers, most of whom are their loved ones who are not even paid for it. And in this case, there was probably a lot of pressure being put on, Betsy to be the primary caregiver living with him. And it really does take a lot of people to care. She really had her Herculean task taking care of somebody with advanced Alzheimer's disease.
And at age 65 and ill herself, it apparently became too much. Dr. Michael Geschwind, thank you, doctor. For more on this story, you can find a full breakdown of investigators' timeline of Gene Hackman's death. It's online for you, foxnews.com.